There will be something completely new coming to whole of Middle East. Most of our products is ADC12. We have a production of around 100,000 metric tons. We are the only ones who are producing, like 5 different varieties of ADC12. But I'll show you inside from the final products that we are loading.
In this video, MyScrap explore how technologies have been implemented in scrap industry. We have met Abhishek Kumar, one of the directors of GTC Group companies, who explained us why it is important to invest in innovative technologies.
Hi, I'm Abhishek. I'm one of the directors of GTC Metal Recycling and the GTC Group of companies. We have established this company back in 2010 in Middle East. And we have 8 different verticals of the company. So GTC Metal Recycling is one of them. We are right now in Al Quwain, which is our production facility. We produce around 100,000 metric tons of aluminum alloy globally in a year. And in GCC, we have 54,000 tons of aluminum recycling capacity.
As you working in 8 different verticals, were you able to manage to control it during Corona time?
Yeah, so every industry has its own dynamics. Some of the industries we were having completely logistic challenges. Some of the industries we were having financial challenges. The beauty of having 8 different verticals is that everything balances out at the end of the day. Definitely we've seen the logistic cost increase almost 2-fold with China being shut down. A lot of cargoes are not available, vessels are not available. I suppose that it will go on for a few more months. Once China opens up a bit more, the logistics should be more eased out. We are dealing mostly aluminum, copper and lead, but in aluminum we are the regional leader, not only in UAE but also in the Gulf. See, most of our products is ADC12. We are also producing some LM6. These are all different varieties of aluminum alloy. Maximum of our consumers, they are buying ADC12 from us, which is also a very common product. In ADC12 itself, we are the only ones who are producing like 5 different varieties of ADC12. We can go from very niche to very broad sector as well. Globally, we have a production of around 100,000 metric tons. This year, we will be touching 200,000 tons as well. In fact, double the production which we have been doing. Most of our buyers are from Japan. We are selling to companies like Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi, Daikin. We do also supply to Europe and USA. Our buyers are mostly automobile manufacturers who are producing the engine gear shafts and the engines as well. Me coming in the picture, I joined the company back in 2013 actually. Initially, I was more looking towards the operations of the company, trying to understand from the ground up how things are moving, how this trading is being done, how the market is. And after finishing my MBA, I was working with Amazon for a year. I'm looking after the global finance for the company. I'm more from the tech background as well, so I introduced the complete operational structure for the company and implementation of the ERP in the company. So my contribution has mostly been towards making the operations smooth for the company by bringing in better technology.
The scrap industry, initially it's closed industry.
Right.
So what do you think will be in the future?
Most of the people, the traders, they've known each other for a very long time. And the people who are doing the business, they are actually more friends than business workers or colleagues. Which is very different from other industries where I've worked before. Gradually, in this industry, a lot of new technology is coming. A lot of new ways people are coming up with to improve the efficiency of production. Yeah, definitely. We've been working on several projects lately. There will be something completely new coming to whole of Middle East. We are into recycling industry and we are giving back to the nature. It's not just the commercial part of it. We have plans to put state-of-the-art emission control plants and even the fuel requirements, everything will be green. Even in the offices and all these areas, we will be using solar for day-to-day work. We also have plans of setting up a new production unit very soon. We have materials from everywhere. We have some material from USA, some material from Saudi, some of it is from UAE. We have around 50% import and 50% is local. 70% of the scrap of the local market comes to us. This is all from UAE. This is like kind of rejected as well, but I'll show you inside from our the final products that we are loading. So this is the final product. This is our export house. So all of it has a different, even from the texture you can see that this material is slightly different. We are manufacturing as per the buyer requirement. Everything from the dimensions of the ingots, even the foot ingots, we have different dimensions. They might require some different chemical compositions as well. Even within the country, different buyers have different requirements. Yeah, the LME it might be something, but in the scrap recycling industry, the price of the scrap varies. It's actually not linked to the LME, so it's a very offline kind of pricing structure which everyone has. It depends on the availability in the market and the global demand. It does affect somehow, but not a like, you cannot say that it's a 90% of LME or 92%. In aluminium at least it varies, it's not a direct correlation. You have to go down to the ground level what is happening, because if aluminium prices have gone down but the manufacturers and the consumers like us, they are not buying. For instance, if the price of one car which you are buying tomorrow goes up by 20%, which is actually the scenario which is happening with aluminium. But would you buy that car? That is the question. And globally, we've seen that the manufacturers are having the silicon shortage of chips. So because of that, the production is also slowed down. So even though we are seeing that the aluminium prices are going up constantly and the commodity prices are going up constantly, we see that we don't see much of that effect coming directly onto the industry. Also on the supply chain, if China shuts down for now China has shut down and Europe has shut down, so then there's a global shortage. At that time the prices keep going up. So it depends on the, a lot of dynamics are there in the pricing structure. Not much with LME. Yeah. GTC, what we say is GTC stands for Guarantee, Trust and Commitment. The name is different, but this is the motto of the company. None of our clients have come back with a quality claim to the company. Different ways of testing, the different standards of quality which we have, or the different operational methods which we use. In this industry, it's a very commodity based industry. Having a brand in this industry is very difficult. So how do you differentiate a commodity in this industry? It is basically through your quality, and your consumer feedback. At the end of the day, it's just the quality through which we are, growing every day.
That was all of my Scrap Inside story with GTC company for today. For more such videos, stay with us.